Hello Reformers and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. So, when we left off, we took Storm's End finally from the Stormlands, and we now have a couple of interlopers attempting to attack us and retaliate, but this is from a completely different faction. They're from the Westerlands. Now, I thought this was kind of important to show because obviously usually in these kinds of situations, I might skip a couple of siege defenses if it gets a little bit tedious, but this is, of course, the first time that we are defending Storm's End, and, well, I'm sure it's not going to be the last either, but, yeah, otherwise, this is probably going to be, I don't know, maybe one of 3 siege defenses that I show here, because it really depends on who's attacking us and all that sort of thing, but I felt like the first initial siege was quite important, so we're gonna just wait. What is actually going on here? This is very strange. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I'd actually like to get over there if at all possible. Could you just yes. Yeah, that is also an issue. That is also quite the issue, isn't it? Especially considering can you yeah. I'm pushing him. Oh well. Never mind. Anyway, the fact is that maybe it would be a cool idea if we were to have like an option that could disable collision detection with our own forces, because this happens way too often. Okay, I guess I'm gonna... Well, here's the thing. I don't really want to use the nearby soldiers command, because I feel like that completely, well, destroys their defensive capabilities, and that's very saddening to me, so... Oh, maybe I can... Oh, you scoundrel. Okay, I'm gonna cut away real quick. Alright, so yeah, to cut a long story short, I basically had to tell everyone to hold position away from that place, and I couldn't use the nearby soldiers command because it's very weirdly selective about who it actually targets, and Gurnier was right there just being like, oh, I'm not going to move 1 inch, thank you very much. Yeah, so he just didn't move. He was absolutely outright refusing. And then when I actually did, you know, become successful in targeting the people I wanted to target, then a bunch of other people from elsewhere, I have no idea where from, but yeah, they just mysteriously appeared and then decided to block me as well. So I decided just to do a general overall get out of my way function. And that was, of course, to tell everyone to hold position. Now, of course, that maybe has made things a little bit confusing for the frontline defenders, because, of course, I have now told everyone to charge. Because, as far as I'm aware, that's what the people behind us were actually doing. So, obviously, that is a bit of a shame, actually, because I really did not want that to happen. Oh, really? They're actually jumping on us and doing all kinds of acrobatic maneuvers? Take that, Giles. Yes, you're not training Buffy well enough. Oh, for those of you that know that show, then yes, good on you, because that is a very old show now. Very old show. But yes, I felt like that was a good reference anyway. It just came to me. Yeah, it's very good. Anyway, we are hopefully going to be able to eliminate a good amount of units here, and then hopefully we'll be able to fall back. Oh my. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Yes. It's not going particularly well, is it? Well, I suppose the first couple of units are, of course, going to get themselves eliminated. Oh, that was awful. I thought to myself, yeah, let me just very spontaneously get my crossbow out and do some rather wonderful headshots, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to have worked out as I planned. Ooh, there's a guy just doing some crowd surfing right there. Seems like there's a bunch of them actually killing people. Oh my, okay, I'm gonna need to run. Yes, let's run. Run away, Elias. Oh my. Things might not go too well if they catch up to me. Let's just say that. Go! Okay, yeah, now, here's also the slight issue. I am gonna have some problems actually getting into the battlements themselves, because again, it's a bottleneck for me too now, so maybe I should have just waited up there, but I kind of wanted to be at the front, at the front where all the action is. I thought that would be pretty cool, but, well, Yeah, let's actually see. Yeah, you're gonna die, person. Veteran halberdier. Yeah, I didn't really want him to, obviously, but... Yeah. Oh, no, that's a Dragonstone Household Guard, actually. Okay, I'm gonna tell them all to hold position over there. Because I very badly need to get inside. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. Okay, that's all that I needed. Okay, fantastic. Everyone else go and just do your thing and prevent them from coming inside. And I'm gonna go to the top here and launch off a couple of bolts. Ooh, Carver's at the front there. Oh, that's nice. Might be pretty good for his experience gain. Ooh, you're having a fun time, aren't you, Elite Westerland Longbowman? You're doing a very good job there, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna tell him to just hold position where he is because he's annoying. There you go. He's never gonna escape that. Never going to escape. Alright, let's do this. Nice headshot right there. Not able to kill once again, but it's okay. Because as long as we can weaken the opponent, that's all that matters. As long as we can get our units to finish them off and things like that, that's always a good idea. 68 damage and still not a kill on that heavy Westerlander Knight? I know I've said it before, but seriously, that is a lot of HP those guys have. That's very, very cool. It's not even the fact that my crossbow is doing little damage now, it's just the fact that our enemies have such high HP pools. It's pretty crazy, right? Yeah, pretty crazy. Oh well, anyway. I am attempting to get headshots, but it seems like things aren't going my way this time around. I guess just shooting in the general direction is enough anyway, just to deal a little bit of damage. And let's see if we can do a little bit more here. I'm really trying to shoot this one knight, but it doesn't seem to be working out too well. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. What I am going to do is I'm going to jump down in just a second. Gonna keep about 5 bolts just in case, because you never know, I might need them in some way. And you can't jump down here? Ah, invisible walls. You are thwarting my efforts to be action-packed here. Yes. Okay, well, at least Gurnir is at the front here. Yeah, now here's the issue. Of course, now we have all of these guys in my way. So I guess I'm just going to have to sneak on by. And maybe I can get into some sort of action this way. Yeah. I think we might be able to. I think it is quite likely that we will be able to. It will just take a little bit of time for us to do that. I'd like to be on the other side if at all possible. So I'm going to try and just deal a little bit of damage this way. Because at least this way, maybe we can use our sword a little bit more effectively. I don't know whether that's actually the case, because as you can see, my sword is currently hitting someone behind me, and, well, it's basically stopping me from doing any damage, which is not very good. But hopefully once we eliminate these units here, I will be able to move forward and get into an optimal position, even though this is actually not bad, because they seem to be facing away from me, and that means that their shields are not coming into effect here, so that is making things pretty good, actually. Pretty good, so I don't mind that so much. Although some of them are actually being a little bit irritating by facing towards me and actually defending themselves, yes. And they're actually dealing some damage to me too, on top of that, so, not very happy. But that's okay. Okay, push forward now. Push forward, Elias. Can you please do that? Could you? Yes, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yep, there we go. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm actually through. Fantastic. Phew. Okay, that was a bit nerve-wracking, wasn't it? Oh, yes. A bit. And we now have the next wave, but we've already eliminated 106 of them. We've lost 27, which is obviously to be expected because we have the initial people at the front there. And that kind of makes me think that I probably should have changed where those guys were positioned, because if you think about it, the first initial frontline defenders, they're basically pointless. There's actually no point to them being there because they are going to get eliminated and overwhelmed by just sheer numbers easily. And that obviously is not very strategic in any way, shape, or form. So in general, I probably should have just allowed them to come back here and maybe just defended on the ladder or something like that. That may have actually yielded better results than what we saw down there. But I don't know, I thought letting the siege play out as it is intended would be kind of fun. And it did turn out to be, you know, I guess okay. So I don't mind that so much. Let's kill that guy, thank you very much. Oh, no more bolts, did I really miss? Wow, I can't believe I actually missed that. That was crazy. I really thought that I hit him in the head there, but apparently not. Oh well, never mind. Elias is sometimes really good, you know, really like spot on with his crossbow, and sometimes he's just, oh no, I can't possibly do such a thing. He just hasn't had enough tea or coffee or whatever it may be, whatever his favorite beverage is, whatever it may be. But anyway, I think we're pretty good here. I don't think actually they're going to be able to do anything. I mean, Storm's End literally is probably, apart from the other obvious sieges that are high on the difficulty scale, like King's Landing and I think isn't it Pike of the Iron Islands? I think Pike of the Iron Islands used to be really difficult to take. So, or is it Lordsport? I don't know, it could be one of the two. Or both, actually, that are both pretty difficult. But yeah, I seem to remember in version 1.2, was it? Yeah, something like that. Version 1.2, very long ago, that Pike or Lordsport, whenever I started my faction there, all the way back then, that did turn out to be a very difficult siege. And we ended up defending against over 900 units. And I had like, I don't even know, 300, 400 people in there. Or, did I? I don't even know how many I had at the time, but it was pretty crazy anyway, just to see such a huge amount of people coming in. And I was using this massive two-handed sword to defend, and it was really fun because they would just walk into my cleaving attacks, and it would be pretty fun. Anyway, that is obviously maybe on the cards for us. It depends whether we want to expand out to the Iron Islands, because obviously they're technically at war against the North now. And, well, they have been at war against the North, and that might open up some potential tactical places for us to go to. But, yeah, as you can see, there's only 14 remaining. This is well in the bag. They have nothing that they can do against us. And I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, pretty happy with that, because I really thought, you know, we're outnumbered, you know, we are outnumbered. It's basically 2-1. So you would think that they'd be able to do something, but obviously, as we've seen, Storm's End required me, the player, to, you know, go in there, kill a bunch, and then, you know, retreat, and then go in there, and so on and so forth, rinse and repeat. And I think that literally probably no AI, with the exception of an overwhelming force, and I'm talking about, I don't know, 600 plus units. You're going to need at least 600 units to gain such a massive battle advantage to affect whether you're going to win against this force here. Because even though I don't have particularly a lot of units, my units are pretty decent in terms of their caliber. I mean, I have elites for the most part, veterans for the lowest, as far as I'm aware. Of course, I don't have any peasants at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate, because you know how I like my peasants. Yes, my peasants are actually pretty good at siege defense. Okay, come on now. Could you just... This is the problem I was having beforehand. Okay, I'm gonna need to tell all of them to get over there. Could you just... Yeah, there we... Yeah, just leave me alone. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay, so... Now that we're looking at the fire, the FPS has gone absolutely crazy, yes. Okay, there we go. Kill that. Can you just die? Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to have to go out here and do my own assassination commando missions. And this is going to be a little bit, maybe a bit nerve-wracking, because we... Oh my. Are you... Did he fall down there? Or... No, I can't see anyone down there, but it says on the map that something is... Oh, I don't know. I think I may be misreading the battle map a little bit here. Kill that guy, thank you very much. Yes, stay out of my way, interlopers. Okay, so where's the other fellow? Is he... Did he literally fall over? There he is. Hello. Why are you there? Oh, so this doesn't have an invisible wall. Okay, very strange. Well, that was hilarious. It was just like, hit, block, hit, block, hit, block. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna need to go... Wait a minute. I'm not gonna be able to do that. If you see what I mean. I am not going to be able to eliminate... Unless I can jump over this portion of the wall here, I will be unable to eliminate the... Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, okay, so there seems to be a slight issue here with the pathing. Can I... No? Okay. Well, I can't even jump out here. Okay, so yes, unfortunately, not going to be able to eliminate the rest, so I'm going to have to retreat, which I really do not want to do, because we won that. No problem at all. We won that without any problems, and now... Well, here's the thing. I can't really go in here and expect to take them prisoner, because... there literally isn't anyone... Oh, I can! Oh, fantastic. Okay, I really thought that they would be ineligible for prisoner taking because of their HP values. Because sometimes when a lord has less than... I don't know what the actual value is, but I think it's like 15% or something like that. It makes it much more difficult to capture them. But maybe that's not the case in this mod, because I believe that Prophecy of Pendor has taught me that you can't take unique spawns prisoner if they are wounded. So maybe that's what I was thinking of when that came into my mind. But there you go, Storm's End has been defended. Rather successfully, I might add. And now it's just a case of running out of food, which is actually happening right now. Anyway, oh, Storm's End has been besieged by a guy with 59. Oh, you're not going to do very well. You are not going to do very well at all. Anyway, I have no food, and I'm going to need to... Well, that's the thing. I guess I'm just going to defeat this guy. As I said, I'm not going to show every siege defense here, because this is just a foregone conclusion. As you've seen, the overwhelming numbers that we had against us, they just couldn't do anything, and this guy has even fewer units. And now I have only 12 coins. Yes, I have only 12 coins, but I do have about 3,800 in the treasury, so that should be okay for our weekly wages for the next week. And I'm going to need to maybe go to Bravos and take out some money so that I can afford some food. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.